welcome to this channel. I'm Camilla Trombo and I'm a mindset and manifestation coach. In this channel, in this little world of my corner of the internet, you are going to get videos about mindset, manifestation and so much more. In today's video, I'm going to share about how to clear the energy mentally, spiritually, physically, to if you feel like you are in a rut and you are a little stuck in life currently. These are some things that you can start to do in order to clear the energy and actually get things moving, and thereby start to get into a better mindset, a better feeling overall, and start to move things along in the direction that you want in your life. So if that's anything for you, sounds like something you could use, then stay tuned and let's get into the tips here. The first thing I want to talk about here is your mind and your mindset. Clearing your mind from negative talk and negative thinking. So I want you to start asking yourself here if you have been thinking happy thoughts lately, or if your mindset has predominantly been on negative thinking, criticizing yourself, all these very downward spiraling thoughts. Just ask yourself, how has your headspace been for the last couple of while here? And if so, if you're watching this video and if this is the area where you're like, yeah, it hasn't been good. I've been criticizing myself, I've been calling myself bad things, I have been just stuck in a rut in where my headspace has been and where my mindset has been. Then I want you to start noticing your thoughts and start becoming aware of the things that you say to yourself on a daily basis. So today, from now on, when you watch this video, I want you to really pay attention to the thoughts going on in your head. And whenever you start to notice that you are starting to criticize yourself, saying something negative to yourself, stop yourself and see if you can replace it with something more loving, something more kind. I always like to say that you are the one person you are going to live the rest of your life with, so you might as well make you your very own best friend. So talk to yourself like your best friend, like a supporter, like you're a little child. Encourage yourself, empower yourself, talk lovingly and kindly to yourself, and show yourself love and compassion, and see how that starts to change things around. And also be very mindful of whatever comes into your mind. We are using a lot of time on social media nowadays, social media, news, videos, streaming, and all the things that we let into our mind really affects our mindset and our headspace. So really become aware of what you are consuming, what you're watching, who you're following, and what messages you are letting into your mind. Start to become aware of that. Stand guard at the door of your mind, so to say, and only let in thoughts of, it doesn't have to be happy all the time, but at least start to notice that it's not something that just makes you feel bad and put you in a bad headspace. So stand guard at the door of your mind and see how that changes your life. The second tip here is your body. I want you to start asking yourself how you have been eating lately, and be very honest with yourself. I know this can be a little conflicting sometimes to actually realize how we've been treating our bodies. I am all about balance, and if you follow me, I don't believe in like strict diets or only eating like healthy foods all the time, certainly not. But if you have been feeling stuck lately, and if you are honest with yourself right now and you have been eating junk food, too much sugar and all this very much lately, then I want to encourage you to take a little while where you just start to treat your body a bit more nicely. Start to cut down a little bit on the junk food, sugar, too much caffeine. This really affects your system, alcohol as well. Start to cut these out for a little while and start to fuel your body, which is also very much connected with your mind. The gut-mind connection is so very real. So you not only influence your mind when you start to change the food that goes into your system. So start to fuel your body with lots of veggies, lots of whole foods, lots of water, and really start to see how that changes your overall well-being and your everything's going on in your life, and also your headspace. So that's one thing to notice when you look into your body. Another thing is also, have you been moving your body lately? We are talking about clearing energy, moving energy in this video, and one of the very basic things in order to move energy is to move your body. Have you been exercising? Have you been going for walks lately? Think about if you've been treating your body nicely and have created a system for your body in order to thrive. So eating healthy foods, drinking lots of water, and actually moving your body cleanses the energy and really moves the energy and can really help you get out of rut. So that is tip number 2. The third tip here is to cleanse your energy, and we can do so in many different ways. One of the very simple ways is to take a shower. Actually go out, take a shower, and just visualize that this water that you're letting down over your body is cleansing your body, cleansing your aura from negative feelings. And if you had a long day at work and many things are going on, just visualize it and feel the energy of the water cleansing your body. That is one thing. Another thing could be to, in general, just connect yourself with water. It could be taking a shower, it could be going to a spa if that's an option. You can go out in the ocean and let the water and the ocean cleanse your energy. That is a beautiful way to cleanse the energy. Another thing could be to actually just go out in nature and be there. The nature really lets out negative ions, which can sound negative, but it isn't. It's something that cleanses the air and cleanses the energy. So negative ions are really good for you, and you get those when you are out in nature, when you connect by a tree, by a flower, when you are in the ocean. You get these negative ions, which really positively influences your body and your spirit. So that's another way to cleanse the energy. Let me just see here what I have here. I also have, of course, a very simple thing here is to take very deep breaths. Many of us go about our day and we don't even focus on breathing, so we take these very shallow breaths. But one thing to really connect your whole body and create this movement in your system is to take deep breaths from your body, like your stomach, and then all the way in and sigh it out. So remember a couple times every single day, even set a timer if you need a reminder, to take these very deep breaths in order to connect to your body and create flow in the entire system. My fourth tip for today is your physical space clearing out. Your home, the place you are in, is an extension of you. Your physical space affects you probably way more than you actually think. So if your space is totally cluttered up, like there is things everywhere, you have piles of things all around, it affects your physical, mental state. So big tip here is to cleanse your space, clear it out, declutter, let go of things that doesn't serve you anymore. And while you do so, also take the time to really clean your space very regularly, at least I love to do it once a week, to vacuum my space, dust off any dust. Open the windows to let in fresh air, again letting in, so we create this movement in the energy. We can't see it, but it's still something that creates space. You can also, I love to sage my space. I light a little sage and I go around my house and sage every little corner of the home to clear out any negative and unwanted energy. Another little tip that I've learned recently as well is to put out a little ball of, you take a little ball and you put salt in it, and then you let it out. You can, just put it on the corner somewhere in your house and let it out for 24 hours. Salt has been known for thousands of years to cleanse the energy physically, spiritually, as well, for unwanted energy. So if you have felt like there's just energies that you don't connect with or that you don't want in your home, this is a good tip. So again, cleaning your space, making it an extension of you, because like one thing is taking care of your mind, another thing is taking care of your body, the next thing is taking care of the space that you are in. That also affects how you're feeling on a day-to-day basis. So big tip, if you feel like everything is currently cluttered in your home, just don't go all in and cleanse your whole home and start to declutter. If you feel like it, of course do so, but just start with one little area of your life or your home where you can start to change things around. Yeah, so those were the 4 tips for today, and I just want to say here that you don't have to do all of these at once. It can be a bit overwhelming if you are currently feeling stuck or in a rut. Maybe just take one area, one of these tips, and start with just one thing in it to change your energy and see how that makes you feel. And then the next day or the next week or the next month, you can do another thing and start to again get movement in the energy and see how that affects you. Oftentimes we don't need to do a lot, we just need to move one thing, and then that starts to escalate and we start to create flow and everything else. So I would highly encourage you to focus on one thing that you feel called to, perhaps while watching this video. Perhaps you were like, I need to start working on my mindset again, or maybe you're like, oh, my space is totally cluttered up. This is definitely the area where I need to look into. So if you want to, I would love to hear in the comments below, what area of your life, what of these tips, one of them, will you start to do today, tomorrow, and what thing is something that will make a difference for you right now. So let me know in the comments, I would love to hear. Thank you for today, and this was the little tips for this week's video. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and if you feel like this video helped you, please like it as well to help me reach more people. And if you feel like this was something that you loved, and maybe you have some friends or family that would love this as well, send it along and help me share the messages that I share on this channel. So thank you so much for today. I wish you the most beautiful day, and I'll see you again soon in another video.